Good morning, YouTube. So, we're going to be doing Kerbal Space Program today. We're going to be switching over to that. Having a hard time coming up with things that I want to do in Minecraft. I was playing things I could do. But I want to give it a break for a bit, see if it re-piques my interest later on. But right now, I'm interested in some Kerbal. I've been watching my friend Twitchy play it lately, and remembering how awesome it is. So I am wanting to get back into some Kerbal. Having a hard time. There we go. Hey Twitchy, hey Night Song, hey everybody. Not Night Song. Notch. Night Song is what his name used to be on YouTube. Anyway, I figured I'd start from the very beginning here, so I get you guys recommendations on settings. Not cancel. No, not that. Not that settings. Start the game. Let's get going. We're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna call this the stream. Actually, let's put the in front. The stream. Save name. So we're gonna be doing career mode, obviously, and I think difficulty options. There we go. I'm kind of thinking I want to do like hard. G-force extra launch sites. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm thinking I want to do hard. Boom, hard. That should turn on all those things that Kuchi was suggesting. We do not have the DLC, so anything that would be DLC related, we're not going to have that. Just to let you guys know, and I will briefly go over the mods that I have installed. So, click-through blocker, that's a requirement for something else. Contract configuration, that was something that was suggested, but I doubt I'll use it. Distant object enhancement continued, so that we can see things from very far away. Like the planets and stuff coming up over the horizons. Final Frontier, that was a suggestion by Twitchy. I definitely like that one. That's going to keep track of all of our Kerbal's achievements. Module Manager, that's just a kind of requirement. Pods, Milky Way, Skybox. I wanted to have some slightly different Skybox, and that one looks pretty cool. Checked it out. ScanSat, another recommendation by Twitchy. That should give us a little interesting sciencey things to do, hopefully. Science Alert Re-Alerted. That's one that I personally wanted just because I find it very difficult sometimes to actually maneuver the camera and click on the science experiments. So I wanted to have that so I could easily just like click that to get my science experiments. Okay, so what is he saying? He's saying in advanced G limits. In advanced Kerbal G force limits. There we go. Turned it on. Got it. You got it. Absolutely. Guess we're now on custom difficulty. So let's go through all these real quick. Reputation, science rewards. I actually want that to be 100%. And 100% on the fund rewards, and 100% on the reputational rewards. We don't need a penalty there. I'm okay with the penalty for failure, the additional penalty for failure. That's fine. Allow quick loading. Do we want to allow quick loading? I kind of think I do want to allow quick load. Is it quick loading or quick saving? Is that gonna make it? Is that what that does? Missing crew respawns. I guess we don't want missing crew to respawn. That way we can kill off Jeb. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Blah. Indestructible facilities. No, none of that. Resource abundance. Let's just go with 100% on that. Enable comm networks. Yes. Allow reverting flights. Ooh. Do we want to turn these two things on? What do you guys think? Should we allow reverting flights and should we allow quick loading? Let me know. No starting science. Starting funds is fine. Starting reputation's fine. Da 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 da. I think that's pretty good there. Consistent Kerbal inventory loadout. No. Indestructible. Okay, let's look at the advanced again. Kerbals level up immediately. No. Allow navigation fund. Allow navigate negative funds in science. Okay, sure. Part pressure limits. Part G-force limits. I'm not sure we want to turn those on or not. Probably not. To require signal for control. Yes, we want to do that. Applied modifier to antenna strengths. Do we want to set that to 1? No 1 there? What was it before? 60 something? 65? You know, can I not, like, get 1? Would 1 be normal? I don't want to go over normal. I'm about 0.68. Occlusion. Okay, Twitchy's going to be my main source of information on this because he has helps if Kraken hits, but still hard. I would say load over revert. Okay, so we won't allow reverts, but we will allow quick loading for Kraken stuff. There we go. Okay, we'll take your recommendation on that for sure. All right. What happened there? Everything grayed out. What? I just saw gray out. Enable curve. Did it? I did not do that. What happened there? Something happened. Switch that back there. Force limits. Require control. Go back over here because I probably messed this up. I did. Oh, let's get through this part so we can actually get started. Resource abundance back to 100%. There we go. And then allow quick loading. And we will not do any of the other things. Hide, auto hire, indestructible facilities. No, that's all good. And then part pressure, G-force, building impact damage modifier. Always allow action groups? No. Don't want to do that. Part upgrades? Yes. Plasma blackout. Do we want to deal with plasma blackout? That's a good question. Oh, did I accidentally hit the easy button? Was that what it was? Ah, okay. Enable extra ground stations. I guess that is the one. Is that the extra launch sites, or is that the extra? Is that just give me additional places to transmit from? Because I think I want to. Ground station for not just KS. And I kind of don't want that because I want to have to put a satellite network up. So hopefully that's right. Yeah, don't. That's part of a mod. Contract configuration. I shouldn't need to do anything with that. Toolbar control. That's also a mod stuff. So. Range modifier. Multiplier applied to antenna strengths. I kind of don't want to be handicapped on that. See if we'll put it at 0.98. That's not handicapped. I mean, I'm okay with it being a little harder, but I don't want to handicap myself too badly. Okay, I think that's good. I think that should be good. I do plasma, but I can understand it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the problem with the plasma blackout. Oh, let's turn it on. It goes down when the link goes through atmospheric plasma. That could be really bad because I do a lot of unmanned missions. And without having some kind of control, I assume that if I set it to RCS and tell it retrograde, stuff like that, it will carry on doing that through the plasma blackout, even though I won't be able to change it at that point. I'm also assuming that once you're through the plasma blackout, you'll regain control. I'm like weakening and going down when the link goes through atmospheric plasma. Let's turn it on for now. We'll see how badly it messes things up. So, what are you talking about? Extra launch sites? Where's that at? Is there, is that part of one of the... That's gotta be part of one of the DLCs, right? Because I don't see anything here. Entry purchase required on research. We're good? I think we're good. I almost want to put the G-force and pressure limits, but I think we're going to leave that the way it is. And go. And we won't change our flag. We just have mainly the stock flags here. I usually like the Ionic one, or there's another one I kind of like. Where is it at? I don't see it off. Oh, Electron. I like the Electron one. Organizations. Yeah, that's good. I didn't put my custom flag in. It's not a big deal. Yeah, launch site's got to be a DLC. Except that. We will use the Electron flag. I like that. Career mode. We are custom difficulty. Let's get this started. Woohoo! Here we go, guys. Focus follows click. Accept. It's one of the mod things. It's not a big deal. Yada yada yada. Yada yada. I've got it. I've got this. What is this little button? Figure visible toolbar buttons. Scan set. Close. Can I move that around? Because that's a terrible place for that. I'm not sure I even really needed this, because I've got these other things making toolbar buttons for me. So there's my scan sat. I have no idea how to use it, so I'm relying on you, Twitchy, to... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, what if I just, unlock position and size. Yay! Can I just get rid of it? I don't need it. Ah, that's not what I want to do. That took me out to a web page. Alright, well, so we'll leave it there. I might remove that mod later. It's not needed. Yeah, it's on my toolbar down here. See? It's right here. That was an additional toolbar that it recommended, and I think I will remove it because it's not needed. But I won't worry about that right this second because we want to get on with the business. The business of Derna. First two missions. Scans. Exploration. What? Well, this looks weird. Oh, okay. It's because I see what's going on. We got categories here. Scan sat official. Woo. Look at all that. That looks weird to me. I'm not sure what's going on there, or what's changing that. Which mod is changing that? But we do want to gather science data from Kerbal and launch our first vessel, because we're not going to be able to do escape the atmosphere or orbit Kerbal with our starter pieces. Available tab for available. Oh, that looks more that looks more like what I'm used to. Okay, thank you. It adds an extra tab up in there. All right, so we got to get our first vessel going. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Yada yada yada. How to build? Got it. I got it. I have been playing Kerbal a little bit over the past week, so. Past 2 weeks even. So you may notice today that we do not have our camera. That is because there's so much information on the screen. I didn't want to block any of it with my ugly face and my unkempt beard. So we are just gonna do that. Pretty standard. Pretty standard first. Do I have some aerodynamics at all? Yeah, I do. Pretty standard first flight. May as well, right? May as well go with this. Pretty standard. Not really many other things you can do. Click the available side. It's contract configurator. It's the contract configurator that does that. Thank you. 28 solid boosters. What? Because we could. Yeah, I see. Because we could do additional solid boosters. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do our basic space. And I think we want to send. We don't want to send Jeb. Do we? Do we really? I don't think we want to send Jeb. Glory Hog. Maybe Valentina would be fine. Although, yeah, we'll do Valentina. And can you even see their faces? She looks pretty normal. Maybe the original stock ones are always normal. I mean, we do have no, it's not from. I can't access that from here. Alright, let's do this. I'm not even going to bother naming it because it's going to be so temporary. Name your craft. Oh, should I name the craft? Booster. Actually, that's not a good name for it. What's a good name for it? No, we're not even going to bother naming it. It's so basic. Everybody makes the same first craft. No point in giving it a name. Wow, this is my favorite part right here. Oh, I should have did the science. That's okay. Now I do have this is the part I like right here. This science. Deploy all except EVA. Thank you. Keep. Really. Oh, and she does have a different appearance now that we're actually out in here. And we'll go ahead and get an EVA report. Get all that science. Keep that board. Is there a crew report? Did I already do a crew report? Nope, cancel. I already did a crew report. Alright, let's close that back up. Actually, we'll leave that open because as soon as I take off, I'm going to have the option of doing it again. Flee, hopper, jump. That would have been good. Okay. Here we go! Oh, yeah. Collect all. Crew report. Keep. That is the other nice thing I like about this. It does allow you to collect all the science into. Let's say, yeah, that's got to go. Oh man, that's got to go. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. No. Okay, we'll figure it out. Collect all. Now, is it possible that I could get out and do a... Ooh, I really want to. Ooh. Report. Keep. And we'll go ahead and just activate the parachute. Alright, well that's easy enough. Oh, man, that is annoying. I gotta get rid of that. I don't like that on my screen at all. I will stick it down over here so it's a little less annoying for me. Ah man, I should have tried to veer off to the side. I could have got into... Try to keep your nose up. Yeah, we'll be alright. I can't keep the nose up anyway because of the fins. Alright. I should have tried to tilt over to the side. That way I could have actually got the water science as well. Oh! No! Oh, Valentina's dead. I should not have deployed my chute so early. Ah, Valentina's dead. I can't do nothing about it. Oh, dang it. I already lost Valentina. I should have sent Jeb. Should have sent Jeb. I was totally not expecting that. Yeah. Yeah, F. What the F? Okay. Oh, major fail. Major fail. Man, this is not a good start. Not a good start at all. We already killed our only female astronaut. Kerbonaut. Well, starting out with. Anyway, we're gonna send Jeb this time. I guess. Yeah, what the F? What the F? What happened there? Ah, goodness. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. I think my problem was that... Oh, actually, hang on. Recover that vessel. Hang on. Let's put some science on it. Next. -5 reputation. Great. No new ribbons. Close. Okay, cool. For science, we need to about 3. We'll send 3 of these with him. Alright, let's try this again. That was terrible. Terrible start. I'm not used to it not working or doing that, so there was definitely something odd about that. I won't try to deploy the chute until later on, and we're going to try to turn sideways as soon as we go. I think that's going to be the thing. Let's get our science thing up here. Deploy all except the EVA. Keep. We will go ahead and EVA. EVA report. Keep. Board. Select all. Alright, let's give this another go. This time we're going to turn to the ocean as ASAP. Select all. Deploy all. Keep. Now, I'm hoping that with the extra resistance of the mystery goos, we won't go as high. Seems that is going to be the case, and the fact that I turned sideways helps. I think. Oh, can I turn my SAS off and go retrograde? I cannot. So I'm not going to get high enough to get that extra science that I got last time. But I'm hoping that when I land in the water, I'll be able to get a little bit of extra science. If I can land without crashing this time. Should I hold off on the chute? Off on the chute. Can we get a little lower? We're picking up speed. I need that chute. Slow me down. Come on, deploy. Don't go no faster. Yeah, so last time we ended up picking up too much speed. And it burned up the chute, is I think what happened there. Collect all. Report. Keep. Collect all. Yeah, we have one more. Come on, chute, don't break this time. we're gonna be okay. Nothing to store. Alright. Like Jeb's gonna make it. I should have sent Jeb the first time. Dang it. He could have been the one that I lost. That's okay. We'll get more Kerbonauts soon enough. Soon enough. Deploy all. Keep. Collect all. EVA. Where's he at? Is he not going to be able to EVA, is he? There we go. Now I should be able to EVA. EVA. Go. Collect all. Why can't he get out? Is it because it's underwater too much? Can disembark while off Kerbal surface. Oh, he can't do it while he's in the water. Oh, okay. Whatever. Recover that vessel. Science on hatch. Woo! Okay, we got 44 science from that first little mission. That's great. Next. No reputation. Total reputation of 7. That's good. Jebediah gained an experience. Oh, gosh. He got a bunch of things. Awarded for researching 10 or more science points. Splashdown. First landing on Kerbin. Distance record ribbon. Awarded for any distance record greater than 10 kilometers. Okay, cool. G-force ribbon of at least 6 Gs or 3 or more seconds, I think is what that says. Alright, okay, you got some ribbons. Makes me wish I'd have sent Bob now. Alright, let's spend that science points. Obviously we're going to get the first 2 notches of science here. And I'm thinking, what I got? 30. I got 34 left. I can spend. If I do that, 20. Oh, 1 point away from getting general rocketry and stability at the same time. But this would give me a tiny bit more science. What do I do, guys? Oh, and some more things. Okay, survivability. That would just give me some fins. General rocketry. Could send up a much higher result. Or I could do these 2. We could do these 2. There we go. We'll do these 2. Oh, I gotta purchase the parts too. Eek! Forgot about that. Okay, hang on here. Purchase parts. Yes, please. Purchase parts. Do I have to purchase I gotta purchase them all. 10K? Yeah, we can afford that. We can afford that. Okay, and that drops us down to like no signs. Okay, alright, here we go. Let's get some more missions. Escape the atmosphere. We might be able to do that one now. Fight, test solid fuel booster on the launch site. RT hammer, solid fuel booster on the launch site. That might actually be able to get us up into outer space. Outer space. We're definitely not ready for an orbit of Kerbin. Swivel engine splash down. Parachute flight. No. Conduct observational surveys, so not interested in that. This one right here. If I take that, that should allow. Actually, did I already have that engine? I might already have that engine available. Anyway. Alright, let's stick with the 3 goos for now. Because we'll have one... Well, we need 2 goos. At least. We don't need one for the launch pad. And then what other science we got now? We got... Actually, I don't need 2 of these. Just one's fine. Do that. That. We want some drogue chutes. Yes, we do. Throw some drogue chutes on there just to help. Slow us down when we're coming back in. That should help. Got the hammer solid field booster now. Do we have a decoupler? Oh, we do have a decoupler. I have no control over these though once they're ooh. I got a swivel engine, but oh, I do have tanks. Okay, okay. Oh man, we could have got to orbit. We'll go 4 of those. Swivel engine, decoupler. We're just gonna go for a suborbital spaceflight here. I'm actually thinking that we want to... Oh, it doesn't really matter. Do I want to send Jebediah just in case things go wrong? I would rather lose the pilot than anything else at this point. Well, we're going to want that scientist later on. And then let's do solid field booster and then put some fins on it. We're definitely not over our part limit or anything here. No, we're good. I mean, that should get us up into space without a problem. Communications, battery, electrical, no, nothing there. Ah, man, do I want to put a heat shield on this? That's not a bad idea. Give him a little heat shield in case things... Maybe? Give it a heat shield, why not? Aerodynamics, we're good on all that. Let's see what else we might want to do here. I mean, we could get up a little higher using some of that other stuff. Not worried about it. We got 2 drogue chutes in the top chute there. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Let's not call this the flea anymore. Let's call it the hammer. Save that. And launch. Let's see. See how this one goes. I hope this goes okay. Now we're just going to be going for suborbit. What? Oh, yes, yes. Deploy all except EVA. Thank you, thank you. Collect all. We don't need to worry about EVA on the launch pad because we already did that. I think we are ready. And we've got no reverts or anything like that. So why do I have both of these on the same thing? That should totally not be at the same time. Oh, good thing I noticed. Good thing I noticed my staging. Good thing you guys didn't tell me or nothing. You didn't warn me. Check your staging. Thank you. Anyway, let us... Ah, man, Jeb's gonna get all the ribbons. Such a glory hog. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it for now. All right. I think we're ready to go. Turn our SAS on. That's a good idea. And whoa, we want to immediately tip a little bit. Temperature scan, atmospheric scan. Keep. Collect. I think we already did a crew report from here. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm gonna leave that on for the guidance. Maybe not. No, 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 no. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm just having some jettison the hate show. There we go. I'm just having some terrible luck. That was not the mission. That's not what we wanted to do. Temperature scan though. Keep that. Select all. I forgot to turn, yeah. Totally forgot that I needed to adjust my throttle. Oh well, at least he didn't die. Not a successful mission, but a mission that we can at least walk away from. We will relaunch this one. We'll just relaunch the same ship here in a second. Might even add to it because I think I would like to get up into the air a lot more. A lot more. Ooh. Oh, this is the terribly boring part, waiting for him to splash down. There we go. Deploy all, keep. Recover the vessel. And we still got 37 science. That's good. Oh, he got a new ribbon. 50 or more science. Close. Okay. And we can now get our rocketry stuff here. Research. Oh. Don't forget, we gotta buy the parts. Purchase. And I might have to make a quick AFK here in a second to quickly use the restroom, but I'll jump into here. You guys get that nice building music. We're right back, guys. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. Had to be done, though. Alright. Let's see. Are we on maximized out on parts? We are not. We can still put... Okay, cool. Because I want to do 4 of those and 4 more solid fuel boosters. And we come down just a little bit more. There we go. That looks pretty even. Looks extremely even, actually. Okay, so those 4 will fire, then the other one will fire. Just combine that together. Let's fix our staging from here. Man. How are we doing on... Oh, we're over our tonnage. We are over our tonnage. Well, in that case, let's just drop this down to 2 additional boosters. And now we're under our tonnage. Okay, that'll work. That should work. Okay. Let's bring them down just a hair so they're all even. And it sits on the launch pad without falling over, hopefully. We didn't get any new science or anything like that. All we got was some additional engines. A swivel engine. Ooh, what do I have here? What do I have here? This is a Reliant. Let's switch that out for a swivel. I think. Oop, what? Go. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, that should help. Okay, we might even manage to get orbit with this, so... Oh, that's a problem. Like, why does that look weird? That's better. And we'll just move this down. There we go. There, now they're more or less even. Okay. We'll save that. I'm going to leave here real quick and go over and make sure that we have our... Oop, I could have checked it from inside there. My bad. Escape the atmosphere. Okay, we can get one more mission. Apparently we did complete our test of the... Can I orbit with this? Splash down. I'm going to take the orbit. I'm going to take that orbit. And we're gonna make an attempt to get this into orbit. It may make it, it may not. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at our thing. I could add 1 or 2 additional fields. Oh, hey, I got a better fuel tank over here. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3 of these. Reduce our part count a little bit. I can't add any more because I'm going to be over my tonnage. That's about as big a vehicle as I can make right there. Okay. Let's do this. Save. Launch. No science to worry about here. Let's turn our SAS on. And double check our staging. I could actually combine that. That's not correct. That needs to be there. Good thing I checked. Okay. That should do. Should do, guys. Alright. Let's do this thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the first 2 thrusters to burn out, and then I will attempt to tip over while I'm using that last thruster, because I'll have the fins for that still. And then once that goes up, then we'll see where we're at that point. We'll just keep going. Here we go, and blast it off. Get our science over. Looking good so far. Ooh, getting a little too much speed, honestly. Let's try to tip over a little bit. Oh, it won't even let me. I'm going so fast. It's gonna have some available science pretty soon, maybe? Definitely going up. There it is. Deploy all. Keep. Collect all. Alright, let's check our height here. We're definitely not getting to orbit with all this, I don't think. Alright, let's alright, and then healing up. Switch out to orbit. Prograde. Oh yeah, right now. Ooh, let's stop. I might actually be able to make orbit. I don't know. Don't know. I'm not 100% sure here. I'm definitely gonna make it into space. Definitely gonna make it into space. I don't think I'm gonna make orbit. If I do, it's gonna be very, very close. Very close indeed. And I don't have. Let's kick it up a little bit higher here. Be sure that we make it into space at least. $62, 70,000 is space. Outside the atmosphere. Looks like we're gonna make that just, which is good. I just want to barely get out of the atmosphere here. Go, and it's about to pop. There we go. Deploy all. Keep. Collect it. Unfortunately, that's all of our mystery goo. So here's where we have a chance to attempt to make orbit. So I'm gonna wait till we're closer to our Apple apps. About as close as we're gonna get here, I think. Now would be the time to start doing it. And I want to make sure I save some fuel here, just in case. Actually, it doesn't matter. Either we're gonna make it or we're not. And it looks like not. So this is going to be a suborbital. Maybe? Yeah, suborbital. It's okay. It's okay. It was a good flight. Wasn't terrible. So we're gonna have to probably improve our launch pad so we can send a heavier vehicle in order to be able to make this space flight. All right, so we can go ahead and ditch all that. Go retrograde. And go ahead and warp it up. Might as well. Now, hopefully, when we come in, we're not going to have. Should. Can I not add a maneuver at this point? Is that. Oh, because I'm warping? No. I can't do it because. Apparently, I just can't do it. There goes the other half of the rocket. Here's some heat. Maybe we'll land in this bit of land over here. We'll be able to get some extra science. Find out soon enough. Fortunately, if these blow off, we've already collected the science into the pod, so we're good there. I'm not too concerned about all that. They do happen to burn off. It'd be nice if I landed on that landmass. Am I going to land on the landmass? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm going to overshoot it just a little bit. Probably, yeah. Probably. Oh yeah, definitely overshooting it. Kind of a bummer because we could have got a little additional science that way. Maybe. Now I should be able to deploy a drogue chute. Yes. Oh, I had a chance to get some science there and I missed it. Deploy that chute as well. I didn't click fast enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna land in the water. Okay, time for a warp. Let's do the time warp again. Oh man, I barely missed the land too. And then I'll deploy that final chute there. And now we just wait for it to touch down, splash down. Oh, I could jettison the heat shield. Does that actually make a big difference in surface velocity? It really didn't make that much of a difference. Alright, we'll save that next time because we'll get a little bit more money back that way. If we launch this again. Which we probably won't. We'll probably build something fresh. We'll go... Oh, hey, hello. Deploy all. Keep. Select all. Can we EVA? No, we still can't EVA while we're in the water. Recover that vessel. Well, that should give us a bit more science, though. Wow, a lot more science. 116. Nice. Got some funds, a little bit of reputation. Jebediah got a bunch more ribbons. Well, he's definitely going to end up being the most decorated, huh? Man, I was really hoping for Valentina to be the most decorated. But we made a critical mistake at the very beginning. Alright, well, let's go spend our science. Obviously, we're going to get basic science, because that's going to give us... What? Multispectral scanner. That must be from the ScanSat thing. Radar altimeter. That also must be from ScanSat mod. Those are not usual ones. Okay, 45 points. 45. So I got enough for 2. Obviously, we're going to get the science one. I mean, obviously. So what do we want to spend our other points on? Probably engines, advanced rocketry, get a Terrier and a couple fuel tanks, or I could get struts, crew cabins, I could go avionics, aviation. What you guys voting for here? Flight control, that's not super important. What do you guys think? You think bigger rockets? Additional parts? Airplane stuff? That's more airplane stuff basically, except for that. The reaction wheel's not. But okay, I'll come back to that here in a second. First thing we want to do is go into our missions and get a new contract. We're still trying to make orbit. What's other things? Ferry 2 tourists to safely to their destination and back. Oh, we could take tourists on suborbital space flights. We could take observational surveys, which would require that I go into the avionics if I probably did those. Which wouldn't necessarily be bad. I mean, we could do that. So, parachute in flight, hammer salt fuel booster on the launch site. Well, that's an easy one to do. Flash down. So, do we take 2 tourists on a suborbital spaceflight, or do we just take the hammer launch test and attempt to get into orbit again? I'm waiting for you guys to weigh in on what I should spend my other points on here. I still got 71, but I could buy one more of these. Or I could possibly, no, not even close. I bought the science, obviously. We made a vague attempt at getting into orbit. It didn't work. We ended up doing suborbital. But we did get out into space. Got some more science, a whole bunch of science, in fact. And now I'm waiting for you guys to weigh in on whether we should do advanced rocketry, general construction, aviation, or flight control. And I guess that's also going to depend on which of these other missions I take, because I mean, if I take the tourist, I probably want the rocket, or I mean, I probably want the one that gives me the part that lets the tourists get in the rocket. If I take, well, obviously I'm not going to take that one. I mean, well, not obviously, but I'm not going to take that one because it's 3 and that take too much time to mess around with it. Or I could just take the test hammer on the launch site, which is going to happen regardless. Although money's not particularly great on that. Money is really good on this tourist contract. I'm thinking advanced rocketry. Knox says advanced rocketry. At this point, aim for solar and fuel transfer. It gives you the most range. Solar is the lowest line in the... yeah. Fuel is the highest. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Well, if I take this mission, I mean, I need monies. I guess let's look through. Is there any other really good monies here? This one is just easy. Let's just take that one because it's easy. Alright, let's do that. Alright, come back in here. Advanced rocketry seems to be what everybody's voting for, so we'll go for it. Doom. Buy that. Let's purchase those two, so that we can have access to them. And get back in here. So we're trying to go to orbit. This is not going to do it. Let's just start new. Start all brand new. Here we go. And we're going to go for orbit. Let's see here. Probably want a heat shield and a coupling here. I'm trying to keep an eye on what you guys are saying. Do towards fuel systems, yes. Let's go with our. I probably should have kept that other. I'm basically gonna do the same thing here. 2 drug chutes. Go with. Some science on the bottom here. Science Junior. Radar altimeter. How's this work? See, I don't know too much about all that. Multispectral scanner. Not sure. But let's throw the... Put these guys on here again. There we go. Those are the guys on there again. I probably do want some mystery goo. Probably do want the goo. Actually, I'm going to put the goo down here because we can jettison it, because we're going to be able to pull the results into the pod. And I don't need to keep it. I'm not even sure that I need it, but we're going to take it just in case. Now, I really Oh man, I won't be able to EVA. Won't be able to EVA without upgrading the thing. So we'll call this ORB. ORBIT. Orbital save. And then we need some fuel. Let's see here. I should probably want the swivel. Wait, what's the that one's 320. That one's 310. Okay, we'll do 320. I definitely want that one. The swivel. Do a swivel engine there. Hopefully that'll get us our final into orbit and out of orbit stage. Then we gotta go 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, which one's better in the atmosphere? 250. This one's better in the atmosphere, I think, right? Yeah, slightly better in the atmosphere. So that will probably be atmospherical. How are we doing on weight here? Okay, we're good. And since I need to test that hammer on the launch pad. Ah, we're over our tonnage already. Dang it. We might need to go upgrade our launch pad. I don't think we're gonna... Will that get us to orbit, you think? I don't know. I don't know if that will. But I feel like that should. Oh, not quite right. Like that? There we go. I feel like that should. Right at the part limit. Got our tonnages a little off. Alright, let's save that. Let's leave for a second here. Let's go upgrade our launch pad. That's gonna be important. And we've got enough to do it now, so there we go. Upgraded launch pad. Now we can launch our bigger vessel, our heavier vessel. We are maxed out on parts on this, so if this doesn't get us to orbit, I don't know. I don't know what else will. Okay, let's and Jeb's gonna give me the things, but if I take Bob, I might actually be able to reset this a few times. Oh, but I can't EVA, can I? Well, let me check something. How much does it cost to upgrade the astronaut complex? I don't even have enough. Okay. Well, if I take Bob, I would be able to get at least two. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We'll just take Jeb. Take Jeb for the maneuver stuff, for his abilities. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Orbital launch. Now, hopefully. Oh, I didn't check my staging. Let's check our staging now. Plus that to happen there. Okay, that should be good. We should be good. We have science. No, I don't want to do my. I want to do the material study in space. That way, I have to keep an eye on all this, and do it carefully. Okay. Let's turn our SAS on and maximize our thrust before we launch. I think we are okay to go. 3, 2, 1, go! Did it complete our contract? It did. Should have turned down the thrust on these. It's getting a little too fast, too quick. Alright, let's bring our thrust down. A little bit. Start trying to tip over just a little bit. Still going up. How's our orbital looking here? Alright, we're gonna try and switch this to orbit. Go prograde. I think we'll be okay here. I think we will be okay. We might make it. We're gonna make it out of the atmosphere here. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. But we're gonna let it go. Actually, we're getting close to our apoaps. Speed it up a bit. And I think now's the time to start using that final. Oh, I don't think we went high enough to begin with. We did not. We might not make orbit this way. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Oh, it's so close. Ooh. Prograde. Totally put our apoaps up in space there now. I think, yeah, we're fighting. Oh man, I turned too much too soon. Yeah, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be super close. But let's speed this up. See if we can get out of the atmosphere at least. If we end up getting up out of the atmosphere, we're still climbing a little bit. 162. I'm pretty sure this vehicle can do it. I think that I turned a little, or I didn't thrust up enough to begin with. So let's getting really close here. Is it still going up? It's still going up. Yeah, but we're really. Oh, hey. That was orbit. Almost. Can't see it. That's the problem. I don't have the tracking to know if that's actually going orbital or not. Giving it a little thrust at a time here. A little bit of thrust. I mean, eventually this would decay back into and land. Ah, I can't tell. mean, yeah, I haven't achieved the goal yet, so that's... Oh, that's definitely up out of the atmosphere, though. Alright, let's speed this up until we actually exit the atmosphere. We'll do our science. And I think... Yeah, definitely would get there. I use my maximum parts on this, so... Of course, I could remove the mystery goo, because that really did not help me very much. Trying to wait till we were actually out of the atmosphere to do that material study. There it is. Material study in space. Keep that. Select it. Okay. Now, here is where we have the chance to get into actual orbit. And what I want to do is I just want to watch this. Surely we're in orbit here. Hemisphere, accelerate parallel, blah, blah, yeah. Surely we have, How do you unfocus on a target? How do you unfocus? We are definitely in orbit. Why is it not giving me the thing? Maybe I need to, like... Maybe I need to be in orbit a bit? Why haven't I achieved that goal? I'm orbiting. Totally orbiting. I mean, look, I'm all the way up here at 150. Is there a point where I end up going back into the atmosphere? I guess that's what we're checking right now. 75, that's why. Boop, boop. We're back in the atmosphere right there. That explains it. Okay, so we're not fully orbited here. So we need to go over here and then just give it a tiny bit of thrust. Get us up into that actual orbit. You just refocus. Okay. How do I... I'm focused on Kerbin. I want to focus on the pod. Auto-saving. Okay. Alright, so we need to... I can't even do the warp here thing. So we need to warp around to about, let's see, where is our low spots there? So we need to warp about there. Alright, let's cut that warp. Okay, and go prograde. Watch our goal here. Hey, there we go. Orbit achieved. Woohoo! We did it! We did it! Okay, cool. Alright, so nothing else really new to do here. Now we just want to try and get back down to the space agency. Or do we want to land over here and get some new science? I think we want to land over here and get some new science. So we'll go retrograde. And start removing some rust here. We probably want something like that. Ooh, that was too much. That should still land us on this landmass somewhere. Okay. Hopefully that'll land us on that landmass somewhere. Let's warp to the atmosphere. Contact in moments, right? You can't really see too much of... Oh, there you go. There's the Milky Way. Oop. Cabox. Yeah, we did it. I think we should be good. I got a tiny bit of fuel left. I kind of want to land in the desert, although anywhere on this continent is probably going to give me a bunch more science. Need to keep an eye on this right here because it might pop up some science. Ooh, if that explodes. Oh! Jettison that. Yeah, I didn't really want that exploding while it was connected to us. And I think we're good. We managed it. Using them drogue chutes to slow us down some more. I think we're gonna be good. Oh, collect all, deploy all, do it. Keep. Thank you. That's one thing I like about the science alert there. It makes me a little, gives me a little noise, lets me know I need to click something to get more sciences. Alright, let's speed it back up. And I think, yeah, we're still slowing down, so chutes should be a good... Yeah. We're gonna make it. Let's collect all there, get all of our science experiments put into the pod. We have something, so when we hit the surface, we should get... I think we're okay for velocity here. I'm not even going to bother ejecting the heat shield because we can get a little bit of money back from it. We need to be concerned about every bit of funds that we can get. So, can actually move that. Deploy all. EVA report. Keep. Board. Why is it not letting me? It's not letting me get back in. Oh, because we're on like some high speed thing here. Come on, get up there. There we go. Board back in there. Select all. Okay, I think we're good. Let's recover. That should give us quite a bit of science. Of course, Jeb dies. Glory Hog gonna get all the ribbons for all that. Being the first person in space, being first person to orbit, he's gonna end up with all the ribbons, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you feel about Jeb. I already know how Twitchy feels about Jeb. He leveled up too. Ooh, okay. New ribbons. Research 200 or more science. First carbon to orbit. Exceptional contract reward for completing any exceptional contract. Okay. Oh yeah, we had a 3-star because orbit. All right. So let's pick up some new missions. Explore the moon. Did we explore the mun? I mean, I think we should definitely take that one as a long-term goal. Oh man, I don't know how any of these ScanSat ones really work, so... we still got the Ferry 2 Taurus in suborbital. That could be good. Could be good. Oh, what? I can have 2 of each? Is that what that's saying? I can have 2 exceptional, 2 significant, and 2 trivial? Oh, no. Never mind. I see what it's saying now. It is not saying that. Okay, ferry 2 tourists. Bring 3 tourists on a high-G adventure. Test flights. Test things in flight over Kerbin. Those are the good ones. Test the swivel engine splashdown. I think I want to take this one just for the monies. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do that. Let's do that. Alright. And let's go spend our science points. We got 97 points, so I could go 2 of these, or I could do 1 of these. Fuel systems. This is the one Twitchy was recommending, I think. Fuel systems. That would allow us to definitely make some better stuff. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, we need to launch some satellites, it sounds like, for that ScanSat thing. But we don't really have good yeah, all we've got right now is the Stayputnik, which I don't particularly care for as far as probes go. If I was gonna do that, I would really want to go with the electronics to get the Probodobodine. Because that one's pretty good for. Also, solar panels would be kind of needed for anything like that. Oh boy, or we could get the. Oh yeah, we kind of need this general construction, and I mean, I kind of need the general construction in order to do that tourist mission, and we're gonna want that for tourist missions in the future. What do you think, guys? Should I spend the points on the fuel system, or should we get the parts? And if I get the parts, do I get 2 of these, or do I spend just the points on this and hold the other 45 points so that I can get some of these other higher tier stuff later, sooner? I don't know. Wait for the response here. While we think about that, let's start build. Well, I guess we can't build too much without the parts, huh? Obviously, this isn't terrible, but yeah, I think if I was gonna do that, we would just remove that, and then we would put our well, not there. It would actually be. Yeah, there. I would put the capsule thing. The go with your gut. Heal for furthering your exploration. And well, we really need the. I'm gonna be able to do tourist missions. I want to be able to do tourist missions. So like, cancel. Let's change the name of this. And we'll probably be updating this one a lot. Tour bus. Because we'll be reusing it and upgrading it as we get new parts. So let's save that. Leave for a second. Because we need to go get the parts to be able to add the tourism to it. And this is the part I'm talking about, the crew cabin, so that we can put the 2 tourists in there. Research. Purchase the parts. I'm going to hold on to the other points for now because I don't think these are super important unless we do some flight stuff, and I'm not planning on doing flight stuff just yet. Okay. Maybe I don't know if we're gonna get to do an aeronautics this stream or not. I do want to get at least to the first flyby of the moon before we wrap this up. We still got about 40 minutes in the stream, but the next mission is to take those tourists on their suborbital spaceflight. So all we need to do that now is to add the crew cabin. Crew cabin would be here. Yeah. Add the crew cabin. And honestly, if this is strictly for crew, for touristy stuff. Now, do we need more parachute? Do we want more I think we do want more parachute. So I think, oh, I don't have like a little, oh, where is it? Aerodynamics. I do have like a, oh, well, that's not what I expected. There's not like a little, okay. I guess we stick with this for aerodynamics. And let's go with 3 drogue chutes. Oh, it's not quite there we go. 3 drogue chutes, and then I'm going to add an additional 2 of the large parachutes. Sure, why not? Oh, I didn't take that. Let's get rid of the temperature gauge. We don't even need that temperature gauge. Now then, that should work. We got plenty of mass. Parts are good. So this will easily do a suborbital, because this actually will get us into orbit if we really wanted to. So we have the option of even taking tourists into orbit and then bringing them back down with this tour bus. Man, would it be a good idea to have fireworks on the tour bus? I think the 2 parachutes and the 3 drogue chutes are more than enough there. I'm trying to think of what else I could put on the top here that would be good, be interesting. I mean, we're gonna have a pilot on board. We're gonna have all that, so we don't need to worry about that. I've only got like a couple parts to work with. Let's stick with that. All right. Let's fix our staging before I forget and have to go out on Launchpad and fix it again. So that and that and that can be combined. And then I want the drogue chutes on their own thing here. Also, I want, when the drogue chutes go, I want to be able to release that engine. Yeah, that'll work. That should work. Alright, what do you guys think? I haven't really had a chance to mess with the fireworks too much. I want to do something with them at some point. Alright, let's go through and look to see if we need anything else. I mean, the electrical system's probably not... wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to have, would it? I don't know. We got our struts now, too. Oh, we could switch the engine from a... We could switch that final... Ooh. So that's an idea. We could switch this to the Terrier. Gonna make it slightly shorter, but potentially better? I don't know. I think it's potentially better. Chat is go. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Ooh, and we got the big thumper fuel boosters as well if we wanted to. So we totally could get to the Mun. This is going to be the tour bus though, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Alright. Let's put our tourists in. Tourists. And I think we're good. Let's launch this baby. Let's launch these guys into suborbital space. We don't even need to really worry about getting into orbit or anything, so we could go crazy high, or we could go close to orbit. Close to orbit. We could even potentially... Ooh, we're so close to doing a flyby of the Mun. But if I was going to do a flyby of the Mun, I want to take a bunch of science. I mean... gather scientific data from the Mun. What? Turn to Kerbal from flyby. Oh, it's tempting, guys. Should we do it? Should we take these tourists? Give these guys some extra? Nah, nah. Because we'll want to take our scientists and stuff. Oh man, I need the monies. All right, let's do this. Let's just, or actually, or should we warp to sunrise? Here we go. Oh, look at that beautiful sky. Oh, there it goes. All right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Maximum speed. Turn our SAS on and double check our staging. Looks good. Here we go. Tourists look kind of worried. Oh, now they're excited. Doing our first stage. I'm not even going to worry about turning just yet. Actually, I don't even really need to worry about turning at all. Other than, you know, making it a little bit better for our re-entry. Let's go orbits, prograde. These guys only paid for suborbital, so I don't even really have to get them into orbit. Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna do straight down. Alright. There's our suborbital. When I get up to the Apple apps, we'll push it out a bit. But that should... There we go, suborbital space flight. All we gotta do is return them to Kerbin now. I mean, technically, they don't have to live, do they? Oh, it does say end back. So I don't have the ability to... I got... Oof, dang it. I focused on my... Unfocus! I don't know. But we can warp ahead a bit. Let's do some... Stretch this out a bit. I'd like to do is land on a different, in a different biome, so I get a crew report at least from a new biome. Would be nice. Maybe we can land on that little peninsula there. That should get us on that landmass, I hope. We will find out soon enough. tab to change focus, but you'll need to go through all the planets. Ah. Thank you. Well, we're not going to tab to change. Oh, I see. Alt all the planets. Wow, that's a lot of planets. If I open the map up again, I'm back over in Lathe again. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, let's refocus on Kerbin. Come on, focus on Kerbin. I can't focus on anything right now. Ugh. Guess we're not using the map now. I messed that all up. That's okay. Alright. So let's warp to contact with the atmosphere. Get this retrograde. How was our... A little bit oxidized, our electric charge is fine. Oh, let's hope that this all works out. I'm hoping that the engine will basically be our heat shield for the majority of the landing here. And then once we're definitely over top of that landmass, I will start using up the remaining fuel. Oh yeah, we're good. We should be good. Ooh, we might need to ditch this engine. Ah! Why are we going forward like that? No! Come on. Oh. We're not. No, 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 no. Why are we... Why? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's not gonna do it. No, we're crashing. We lost Jeb. Dang! Oh, man, I did not plan that correctly. And we lost our contract. Blah! Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Not plan that out very well. It didn't... Dang it. Ay, 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 ay. We got no pilot now. Dang it. we got to hire a new pilot. Oh, this is making me wonder if I should have like let them respawn or not. But okay. Munber or Gilhat. I think Mumber, yeah. Ay, 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 that sucks. Yeah, I would have been fine if I would have hit the engines a lot sooner. Or if I would have left the bigger engine on it. So disappointed in myself right at the moment. Because that should have went much better. Okay. It should have went better. Should have been easy, but it was not. Okay. Alright, let's do a flyby of the moon. Let's get our final mission here going. Alright. Alright, here. Science. Oh wait, don't we need to put that on and then this? Not gonna need that many of these chutes. we'll still do the 2 radial drogues. But now we want to go back to having our goo. I want to keep the 2 goo just for symmetry. Actually, we want the goo down here, if anything. And then we'll put our... in fact, I am actually going to go down to 1, just so I have the additional parts. I think I can reach it from there, no problem. Nothing in this game is easy. No, nothing in this game is... that is very true. Very true. Alright, so electrical, we're gonna need some battery, maybe? Throw an extra battery on there just in case. Communications, no, because we'll have a crew member on. We will want to put our... Actually, just gonna let these be out here. Because we can ditch those. Yeah, we can ditch those. Once we come back into the atmosphere. Okay, how many parts we got here? 30. We're at 30 parts. Dang it. Okay, so we need to remove these and go with the bigger bumpers. And that should get us to the moon and back, no problem. We're gonna just go do a flyby and then hopefully come straight back. Now let's check our thrust to weight ratio here. Thrust to weight ratio, yeah, way too high. Let's turn these guys down to like 50%. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. We are at a maximum parts. We've got plenty of tonnage available. That's fine. I mean, I kind of want to remove the fins so that I can have additional things, but that's pretty important for stability when I'm going up. Otherwise, we're going to spin out and have a problem. And I don't want to lose my scientist. No, Munbar. I know you're new and you're anxious, but we need Bob. We need Bob. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, we have that small engine in there still. Better. Okay, how are we doing? 360. That should get us past the moon, I think. Alright, double check our staging. That looks all good. Actually, this should be combined with that one. Okay, there we go. Mumbai. Do we have any new science? We do not have any new science. Okay, alright, let's Bob Kerbin, yep. Alright, Bob. This is your first time out. You're going straight to the moon. And we are going to do it my way, which my way is straight up. We need to warp so that this is at a 45-degree angle to our launch. And we need to warp around a bit. I'm sorry, 90-degree angle to our launch, not 45. And of course my batteries are going to be draining because I'm doing this. Hopefully that's... Well, that won't be an issue because the rocket engines will fill that back up. There we go. That should get us an interception with the moon if we go straight up. I think I need to go a little further. Just a little bit further here. And... there we go.
our launch angle for straight up is 90 degrees to the moon's orbit right now. That should do it. I guess our batteries did not drain because we don't have anything draining them. Alright, SAS on. Oh, I have SAS? I do have SAS. How do I have SAS with Bob? Oh, that's right. I don't have the retrograde prograde thing. Apparently he has normal, anti-normal, and radial in and out. Interesting. Okay, well. Oh. And keep experiment. Bob can go on an EVA and collect and restore that. Ha ha ha! Unfortunately, oh shoot. I didn't give him they don't have the ability to EVA. It doesn't have the ability to EVA. Dang it. Alright, well we'll save the second usage of that for when we get into the moon orbit. Alright, let's do this. I think we're good to go. Throttle all the way up, SAS on, and launch. Nice reasonable takeoff there. Yep, we'll need to upgrade our astronaut complex before we can actually EVA. Semi-tempting to do that mid-mission, but yep, we're not circularizing or nothing. We're going straight for the moon. Big booms. A couple of those thrusters ended up, or a couple of those solid boosters ended up smashing together. That was what you were hearing. Can I even set this as a target? Can't even set it as a target. We're totally by the seat of our pants here. Oh, I don't know. Am I gonna make it? Might not be able to make it. I'm already going to be into my final stage here. I just got to keep an eye on it in map view because that's what's going to be my only good indicator as to whether or not I'm actually going to get this flyby or not. Looks like we might get it. Looks like a good possibility anyway. It's gonna be really hard though to return from this. Ah! Ah! What? Oh, you stupid thing. I was trying to hit the buttons and I had all that stuff in my... Okay. Dang it. Fortunately, it's not that bad. Okay. Come on. Can I not focus on the moon? Don't even let me focus on the moon. I should be there. I just can't tell. It's not telling me. Oh, because I don't have the thing. Okay. Well, I probably want to go just a little higher. Right there should be it. Okay. I mean, I could do quick save at this point. Oh, heck with it. Let's find out if it's going to work or not. Either we're going to get it or we ain't. I got plenty of fuel to... I should have went a little higher. No, actually I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to be okay. Because as soon as I get to the top, it's going to slow way down. The moon's going to catch up. And I should go into orbit of the moon. There it is. Stop. No, stop the warp. Stop the warp. Aha! I did it. We're flying by the moon. Select all. Deploy all. Keep. We did it. We did it. Woohoo! Iron Man, no saves. Yep. I mean, now the question is what kind of orbit are we going to be when we leave the orbit of the moon? Okay, find out. I don't know that we're going to get any chance for any more science, but actually clicked all. Yeah, no more science. Get out of the orbit of the moon. Oh, okay. Oh, actually that looks... That's not bad. That actually puts us in a reasonable... ish orbit. Okay. I can't tell what my Apple Apps is. I think that's too high still. Okay, retrograde. I want to skim the atmosphere. Oh yeah, it's definitely too high. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. That should have us skimming through the atmosphere, I think. That'll definitely have us skimming through the atmosphere, I think. Okay. Okay. I really wish I had the warp here thing. Okay, let's do the let's get her close. Oh, whoa, did not go through the atmosphere. Dang it. Totally did not go through the atmosphere. Didn't even see what my... But I would have slowed down if I had gone through the atmosphere. What is that? Limited crew control? Now let's get back up to the Apoapse and we'll shoot it down just a little bit more. We can make a few orbits, it's fine. I'm surprised I have all these options, even though I'm only running a scientist. Okay. Looking at Kerbin, let's bring it down just a bit more. I must have just barely been over the atmosphere. That's gotta be good, right? Well, we'll know if we just maximum time warp right up into the atmosphere. Yep, we're in the atmosphere. Now is the time to burn up our fuel. Oh, that was weird. Oh, ran out of fuel. Okay, well, not much point in keeping this, although it probably does produce more drag this way. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, we're cutting through low. Yeah, we're cutting through very low. Oh boy. Could be good, could be bad. Still descending. How's our orbit look? Definitely moving down. Not sure I want to drop that engine stage yet. Throw the stage, he says. Well, that was spectacular. Oh, now we're deorbited. We are deorbiting. I guess it was a good idea to throw the stage. And we probably can time warp here. Definitely land into the ocean. There's not a bit of land anywhere around. Except for that island over there. And there's no way I'm getting over there. Rogue chutes are deployed. Hey, I think we made it! We made it! We didn't kill Bob! We didn't kill Bob! Yay! Jebediah got all those ribbons, and now he's just gonna have to be memorialized. Since he's no longer with us. He has passed on. We'll go review that here in a minute as soon as we finish up the mission. Bob Kerman, first one to fly by the moon. Just gotta wait for a splashdown. It looks like the sun's about to come up too. At this point in the planet, on this location of the planet. Here's the moon. Yep. Okay. Recover this vessel. That should give us a bunch of science. Oh yeah, look at that. 290 and 69 science from all that. That was a good mission. Next. And we got some reasonable amount of funds now. Got our reputation up. Bob Kerman got a bunch of ribbons. Researching science. Splashing down a vessel in water. Got some G's. Flying horizontal at Mach 3 below 3,000. Wow, okay. Orbiting around Kerbin. Went into the Mun sphere of influence. A speed record. And 30% solid fuel awarded for launching solid fuel boosters at 30% of ship mass. Okay. Cool. Close that up. Well, now that we got some science points. Okay, so I think we want to look at getting more science right off the bat. Definitely want this one. Electronics. Because we need the Probodobodyne core. We need some solar panels. That's going to allow us to put some things in, or some satellites in orbit, is what I'm trying to say. I think that's the main one. That's the most important one. Out of all these, yeah. Definitely that. So we're going to research that. I'm going to go ahead and purchase the parts too. Right here. Now the other one is... not that. This one right here. Give us our external fuel ducts and some bigger tanks. I think we want to go ahead and research that and buy the parts. Oh my god. Look at that. We're point... we gotta get... 0.2 science from having... I can either take these two... I actually kind of want to clear these two lower stages here. Either that or I want to get to heavy rocketry. Propulsion systems, that's not important. Advanced construction, not generally important. Not super important. Or I could get these two. That's easy to do though. We can do that real quick by just coming over here. Yeah, 0.2. Coming over here. Making this and going science. Ooh, radar antenna. We'll have to check that out at some point. And launch. Because we're on the we're going to be on the runway over here, so we'll get different science than what we would if we were over any other spot. We can just click that and go deploy all except EVA. Keep, and then we'll EVA. Grab the EVA report. Keep board. Recover vessel. And that'll give us a bunch of science. And our new pilot will have just a tiny bit of experience. Hey, wow, yeah, that cranked us up to 110. Nice. Next, done. 10 science, and then EVA. Okay, cool. Close. Alright, now we can... do we get the bigger engines? Or do we do this? Because next time we might want to do some avionics. I'm conflicted. I tell you what, guys, I am going to save those points for now, and hopefully between now and next week when we stream this again, we're going to be streaming again next Saturday morning. So Kerbal's going to probably be our Saturday morning stream for at least a few months, I'm thinking. I want to get through all of career mode. I want to have visited at least each of the planets. Possibly each of the moons of each planet too. So definitely want to get all that done during this playthrough, or this career mode playthrough. I'm enjoying the hard mode, although It's definitely... I'm definitely not used to having that, not having any safety nets. So... astronaut. So, I probably also want to upgrade a couple of my facilities, particularly the astronaut complex and probably mission control. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. That way, next week, when it is time to end the tracking station, I can't really afford the tracking station very well. Maybe we'll upgrade the tracking station next week. We'll decide then, but that will give me the ability to take a bunch more missions. We'll be able to have a lot more active missions. We'll be able to do our EVAs now, and the other thing I probably want to upgrade is the vehicle assembly building soon, because we're still limited to our 30 parts. Probably have to run a few missions and upgrade that in order to be able to do some more awesome stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed this today. And do come back next week when we'll be doing it all again. Getting ready to go to the moon and the Minmus, and maybe even, parts beyond and beyond. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune back in later today. Me and my wife are going to be starting a new game called Deep Rock Galactic, and we're going to be doing a blind playthrough that. I have not actually watched anybody else's play on that. I don't know anything more than what they show in the trailer, so come back in a few hours for that. But thanks, guys, and until next time, I will catch you later.